Hello! Welcome again to Camglish.com. We are going to continue our lesson in the book Essential Grammar in Use, 3rd edition by Raymond Murphy. Today, we're going to finish our lesson under Unit 100. In our previous video, we learned that we use the word if plus past tense of verb plus conditional structure for talking about unreal situations in the present or in the future. It means we will turn our sentence in past form if plus past form of our verb if we are talking about unreal situations in the present or in the future that we know that will never happen in the future, or it will not happen in the present. We're showing that we're sure about it, so we learned or we used the past form of our verb. Okay? Now, we also learned from our previous lessons about conjunctions that if the word if clause comes first, a comma is usually used. If the if clause comes second, there is no need for a comma. If clause is this. If it comes first, then we have to add comma in the middle. Okay? Like this. If you cross an international date line, the time changes. But if our if is in the second clause, it will become the time changes if you cross an international date line. We put the word if in the middle. And the second clause will be in the first part of our sentence, right? Same goes with the words when, before, while, after, and other conjunctions such as and, so, but, before, and all conjunctions. We have to put a comma if the if clause or the conjunction with the clause comes first, and we don't have to put a comma if the conjunction where you can see clause comes second. There is no need for a comma when that happens. Okay? Good job. Now let's go back to the following examples here. Pointer letter B. This is the word if plus was or were. You can say if plus our subject like I, he, she, it plus the word was, or we can also use if plus our subject like I, he, she, it plus the word were. Examples: it's not a very nice place. I wouldn't go there if I were you. We can also say I wouldn't go there if I was you. Next example: it would be nice if the weather was better. Or we can also say it would be nice if the weather were better or better. Next one: what would Tom do if he were here? We can also say what would Tom do if he was here? Alright? Okay, let's go to pointer letter C. Let's compare. If I have from if it is. Let's read. I must go and see Helen. If I have time, I will go today. Maybe I'll have time, so maybe I'll go. Next, I like that jacket. I'll buy it if it isn't too expensive. It isn't too expensive. Okay? We usually use is or it is for objects, right? I have for when we're talking about people. Okay, or if we consider ourselves, I have. Right? Next, I'll help you if I can. Maybe I can help. Alright, next one. If I had, from if it was. I must go and see Helen. If I had time, I would go today. I don't have time today, so I will not go. It's clear that I don't have time today, or I will not have time today. That's why I use the past form, which is had, even though I have the word if. Next, I like the jacket, but it's very expensive. I'd buy it if it wasn't so expensive. It is expensive, so I'm not going to buy it. I'm sure. That's why I used I had. Or I would. I would buy it if it wasn't so expensive. Alright? Next, and the last, I'd help you if I could, but I can't. I used I would. I'd for the contracted form. Alright guys, well, I think that will be the end of today's lesson. Thank you for joining our class today. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something new. You did just great. Keep on practicing and apply everything we learned from our video. Again, my name is Angel, and I do invite you all to enroll in camglish.com so that you can learn and explore many things about English. Goodbye and have a nice day.